Graeme Marsden has been portraying a British soldier, the infamous Redcoat, on Patriots Day at the Battle Green in Lexington for 15 years. Marsden is an American citizen who was born and grew up in England. He enjoys showing the British or Loyalist side of the Revolutionary War. In America, he says, that history is often presented with a one-sided or jaundiced view of the Redcoats. Here he speaks first in the 21st century and then in the 18th century. How long have you been doing the reenactments, and why do you like them so much?
Oh, I've been doing them for 15 years or more. Why do I like them? Well, I guess there's a hidden teacher in most of us, and we enjoy telling people about the period, and indeed learning about it ourselves, because you're always learning. So when you go to another reenactment site, you learn about that. You meet other people that know more than you do about some aspects or other, so you're always learning.
And what is it like that morning?
Over the years it's been rainy, it's been icy cold, but it's usually warmish. It's just getting to be morning, and there's quite often a haze of mist, which just makes it very atmospheric. And so the troops marching down to the green and then firing on the green. It's an emotional time. If you can feel yourself back in the period, and it becomes emotional. They're the enemy. They're a bunch of ungrateful colonials who are rebelling against lawful authority for no reason. And that's what I think about them in part. Out of the role, I think those people were very courageous, extremely courageous men to stand up to the government troops. So I have great admiration, and admiration for American history and how it all worked out. As a foreigner originally, I can appreciate it all.
And this year is special for you?
Oh, it is, because I did become a citizen after being here since 1976.
Why this year?
Oh, this year, no reason in particular. I just thought I'd stood so many times for the Pledge of Allegiance without saying the words. I thought it was time I should say the words. Well, we came out to Boston. First of all, we didn't get any sleep that night, no. We were summoned out onto the common. We mustered there. It took a few hours while we got organised, like, and then we had to wait again to get on them boats that the sailors from Somerset were rowing across. But there were no docks at the other side. They were mud, just sloppy, wet, cold mud at Leechmere's Point. Hey, I'll never go there again. Then we set off on road. It was dark, and we made good time. We got out there. I heard some of our lads run into a couple of rebels there. Like there was one Revere, I think. He was. Now, what was he in Boston? Oh yeah, he was something to do with the metal trades. Aye. So I don't know what happened to him. Maybe we got him. Maybe we shot him. If he's a rebel, good luck to him. Where we got up to Lexington Green. Aye. And there were a bunch of rebels there. And the buggers fired on us. We couldn't believe our eyes. Hey, we shot back. Some of them were killed. That was sad to see, but hey, if they stand up against the king's men, they're asking for a pasting. That's what we'll give them. And we marched on then. Oh, more marching. Damn, we didn't sleep that night. We were wet, cold. It was chilly out there in that early morning. Sun began to break out as we got to Concord. Hey, what a name for a place. Concord, I know what that means. Damn Concord. No Concord there. Ungrateful souls in that town. Yeah, well, we got hold of some arms there, and we burned a carriage for a cannon. Couldn't find the cannon, though. Them buggers had hid it well. And we burned the carriage. Of course, it set fire to an house, and Captain ordered us to put the flames out in the house, you know. But they weren't grateful for that. Now, when we returned finally, There were swarms of them out there, and they started shooting at us. We could barely see them, they were so far off. Behind the stone walls they were, way back. We sent our lads out the light to go get them. I don't know, we got a few. Yeah, some of us were wounded. Young Jemmy, he was right with me and he got killed. We had to leave him behind. We didn't have no carts like to put him on, and we had to make our way back to Boston. It were a long way. We fought our way back. God, if I could get my hands on some of them damn rebels, I'd give them what for. They're fighting against King George, the lawful authority. They should deserve to be locked up, hanged, that's what's good for them. I don't like shooting on Englishmen. None of us does. And I do hear in Parliament there's quite a lot of people against Englishmen shooting Englishmen. Englishmen shooting on Englishmen, that shouldn't happen. But there again, they shouldn't be rebelling against the king. The king's a good ruler. He's done well for us.
This is Sue Scheibel, staff reporter for the Patriot Ledger. For more coverage, see tomorrow's edition of the Patriot Ledger or go to patriotledger.com.